So I've been doing some more of the veneer on the side here. This is where we had some concrete blocks down here when we purchased the property. So I used them to construct this base in the back, and I knew we had to support this chimney more. So I've been veneering some stone to the side, some really nice 3/4 inch thick, about to 1 inch to 1/2 inch, right in that range, to the side of it. It's working out really good. At first, I hadn't really ever done, I don't know if I did much veneer work, not much at all. So I purchased the concrete, which has it has organics added to it to give it more stick, more holding power, because I thought I really needed to use that. And it did work good. You still have to hold the stone there for a bit. You know, there's some technique to it, but it went quite well. And then when I came to the other side, I was using S mortar for up into here, and I thought, well, do I really have to have the other stuff? Because if I buy a bag of that, the problem is if you don't use the whole thing, it can become an issue. But I will say, putting it in the dog food, the salvage dog food bags, and then wrapping it really worked well for keeping the concrete mortar nice and soft and easy to mix. So that's worked out really well. It turns out the S mortar does work fine for veneering. I don't see any issue with it. I did veneer all them on. Same technique, you know, you're getting the blocks wet, moisten or spritz them down, clean off the back of your stone, put some mortar on the blocks, put some mortar on your stone, and then press it against. I'm also starting at the base and moving up, so a little bit of it's resting on the one below. So that makes it easier to get it sticking good. But within a minute or two, they're holding well. I'm only doing a few every time, but it's working out good. So you really don't have to have the extra fortified stuff for doing veneer, in my opinion. But if you were doing a bunch of it and you were trying to move fairly quickly on it, then probably there is a big difference. And I'm sure the experts will tell you, probably be better at advice on that aspect than I am. But for me, this is working out. I'm not in a rush. I'm doing a little bit each time. I would like to get another layer on there. I want to bring it up, you know, past where the bricks go in there. I want it up into there. And hopefully by this summer we will get to that point. I have been picking up some stone, so I have some stone here, and we should be able to continue on up through. Stove's working really good. I left it off while I was doing the concrete work, but then after a half an hour after I was finished, I decided to get it going, get some heat going down here. Okay. On to the next task.